Name the sampling method used in each of the following situations. Number 1. A woman in the airport is handing out questionnaires to travelers asking them to evaluate the airport service. She does not ask travelers who are hurrying through the airport with their hands full of luggage, but instead asks all travelers who are sitting near gates and not taking naps while they wait. This is not a random sample at all. This is called a convenience sample because it uses data that are convenient or simple to collect. Number 2. A teacher wants to know if her students are doing homework, so she randomly selects rows 2 and 5 and then calls on all students in row 2 and all students in row 5 to present the solutions to homework problems to the class. This is called cluster sampling because the population is dissected or broken down into clusters. In this case, the rows. The rows of the class are the clusters, and she has chosen 2 of them, that is rows 2 and 5, so this is cluster sampling. The marketing manager for number 3, the marketing manager for an electronics chain store wants information about the ages of its customers. Over the next 2 weeks, at each store location, 100 randomly selected customers are given questionnaires to fill out asking for information about age, as well as about their other variables of interest. This is called stratified sampling because we have the population, which is the customers, are broken down into groups we call strata. The groups are which are based on which store they shop at. So people that shop at store 1 are in that stratum. People that are in store 2 or shop at store 2 are in that stratum, and so on and so forth. And we're going to pick 100 randomly selected customers from each stratum. That is called stratified. Number 4. The librarian at a public library wants to determine what proportion of the library users are children. The librarian has a tally sheet on which she marks whether books are checked out by an adult or a child. She records this data for every 4th patron who checks out books. So since we have a starting point on a list and we're taking every 4th one from that point on, this is called a systematic sample. Number 5, a political party wants to know the reaction of voters to a debate between the candidates. The day after the debate, the party's polling staff calls 1,200 randomly selected phone numbers. If a registered voter answers the phone or is available to come to the phone, that registered voter is asked whom he or she intends to vote for and whether the debate changed his or her opinion of the candidates. This is a simple random sample because we're simply taking a random sample from all possible people. Now, we're taking a random sample of 1,200. That doesn't mean we'll get 1,200 responses. So, this simple random sample, the usable data won't come from a simple random sample anymore. It will come from a subset of that simple random sample. But in any case, the strategy here is to take a simple random sample because we just take 1,200 random people from 1,200 random voters from all the voters.